so excited.
Birdie.
It does look like a football, doesn't it? It does.
I'm good. Yep.
I think so.
Alright, if we can get everybody's attention, Marcus from BF Goodrich would like to say a few words.
Put him on the spot.
7 years ago, I'll help you get started there.
Put him on the spot.
This is what we call putting you on the spot, right? Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
First of all, thank you for allowing me to be part of this. I'm relatively new to BF Goodrich, so this is sort of me cutting my virginity on this. Depends on how you think about it. I'm from Ghana, West Africa, so when he asked me, have you ever done any off-road, and I said it depends. See, for fun, no. Out of necessity, yes. Where I come from, most of the roads are like this or like that, so that's pretty normal for me. That said, off-roading is sort of part of BF Goodrich's DNA. It's the very essence of our brand. But to us, off-roading is, if you will, like tires to a truck. It keeps us grounded, keeps us in the game. We appreciate you doing this. But with the turn that the economy has taken, pressures that we face from environmentally, it's becoming a lot more difficult to secure funding for the upkeep of trails. We recognize that. And about 4 or 5 years ago, some of our predecessors thought, what could we do to help? We had our marketing team, we had our engineering team sort of sit around the table, and together with Tread Lightly and the United Four-Wheel Association, did I say that right? Introduced the BF Goodrich Outstanding Trails program. And over the last 4 or 5 years, we have recognized 24 different trails, 24 different clubs. I think Redbird has actually been recognized. Anybody here from Redbird? Nice to have you. And we will continue to do so. Now, today, I'm here to sort of officially award Interlake 19, a trail that I just did myself. Awesome trail, by the way. A little plaque. Can I have that, please? Thank you. Pat?
Other way.
Upside down?
That's how he felt out there.
That's fine.
Okay.
If you can read this, roll me over.
BF Goodrich Tires, in conjunction with Tread Lightly and United Four-Wheel Drive Association, recognizes Interlake Trail 19 as part of the 2011 Outstanding Trails program on this day, June 4th, 2011. I should say June 9th.
Today is the 4th.
It's 4th, yeah, okay.
Hey, don't make beer going by any faster.
And on behalf of the brand, who do I give this to?
Who would like to receive it from?
Go ahead, Rich.
Rich. This guy.
Now you get to say something, Rich.
Are you done, Marcus?
Thanks. Oh. Mike, why don't you come over here and help me hold this thing up? It's kind of heavy.
Kind of heavy. Now there's a little money behind this that I believe you are about to receive, already have received.
Okay.
But that's not really what it's about. No. I think it's really about the notoriety.
It is.
It's about being able to sort of not only validate what this club or the trail represents, if you will, but really use BF Goodrich brand to sort of project and bring awareness to the trail. I did it. I loved it. Thank you very much. Hey, Ryan, thanks for the ride.
My pleasure.
Well, I'm not one to talk much, but I'll...
Well, make Mike talk then.
Mike, come over here and you talk.
Yeah, get in there, Mike.
Come on over here, Mike.
Get your picture taken, damn it.
Silent part.
So,
I don't know about how silent.
This Trail 19 a few months ago, Mike and I and a few other members of my club and Bluegrass 4x4 Club, another local club, started talking about a cooperative agreement to maintain a specific trail or area at the property. And we chose Trail 19. One of the big things that sticks for me is not that the area is super difficult, but it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of a nice shaded, secluded little area off in a corner. I've always liked going in there. And we approached Carmen. Where'd you go? There she is. Approached Carmen a few months ago about looking to see if there was a way that we could start looking for areas in that section of woods to expand that trail system. And she gave us the guidelines and what we had to do, the procedure-wise to follow to make this happen. So I think we did a pretty good job of following what they needed for us to do, and we mapped out a little section of trail. What is it, maybe a half a mile total? But it's
a long half a mile.
Hour and a half, 2 hour half-mile trail.
Yeah.
You know, 2 vehicles, yeah, you can breeze through there pretty quick. 4, 5, 6 vehicles, it's a little bit of a handful to get through. Ryan got to see today. He got bamboozled on a what size do we call that rock? I think somebody was calling it a Fiat.
Might well.
He's one of those off-brand guys. So
it felt like a Fiat when you're sitting on top of it.
What would you say, Rob? Ryan, moped?
Yeah, probably
Honda scooter. Honda scooter. Yeah, it was a really good time. We appreciate all the hard work that members of both clubs have put into getting this going, and we appreciate in the future the continued support from all the members of both clubs and the outlying areas of trail users and helping us maintain this. We really appreciate BF Goodrich stepping up and recognizing us for this and helping us along. Like we discussed last night, the financial contribution is outstanding. Not to overuse the phrase, outstanding. But the notoriety, the national notoriety, and actually international notoriety that comes along with this designation is 10 times the value of the money to us. It really is. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Actually, the only thing I want to add to what Rich said, and I agree with everything he said, just want to throw in one more thing. This has really been a kind of a team effort on this thing. This isn't one club doing everything, or Indiana do it, DNR doing everything, or Foil do it. This is a kind of a cooperative effort, and that's the way Rich approached me. Initially said, hey, would you like to work together on this? And we've supplied some help and labor and a little this and that, and we've been working with Carmen. It's, you know, it's kind of a team effort, and the Foil, so it's really kind of look at that, and that's what's really I guess in my opinion, it's what's going to take to develop this property up here is a team effort between all the interested parties, the clubs, Foil, all working together to open up, making this a really good piece of property, and enhancing the trails and maintaining the trails. I just want to kind of point it out. A lot of you here have pitched in at some point or another here in the past year, and been out here and helped out, and that's what's really going to see more things happen out here is when we really focus on the team effort, on trying to get things done out here. That was the only thing I could add.
I'd just like to bring one thing up. A year ago today, if we would be standing in this spot, the majority of us would be standing or sitting in a briar patch. Yeah. This was basically a field. So anybody that's been following the Interlake project, the progress of it over the past 10 or 11 years, I know Tom Martman and I have been in on it since then. This progress that you're seeing now is a big leap from what we had seen in the past, and we feel that the project is moving along rather well now. And it's going to take volunteer effort, maintaining our trail, maintaining the other trails. Anything that the DNR or Friends of Interlake needs, it's going to take that volunteer effort in the coming years, months and years to get this stuff accomplished. It doesn't happen overnight, it doesn't happen for free and without effort. So keep your eye on the internet forums and email addresses if you want to know notifications of what's going on. We'll find a piece of paper you can write down. We'll get a hold of you when there's something going on. Because the help that we've had today is great. This is awesome.
I think one of the things that Rich and Mike haven't told you about with the cooperation with the DNR is one of our requirements is you lay out the trail, you flag it out and mark it out, and then we have 3 trail designers, and one of them is going to have to walk the trail and approve it before you're allowed to move any dirt. And I hooked him up with one of our trail designers, and the first thing he said is, what are you going to do for the property? You want this, but what are you going to do for the property? And you guys came out for an entire weekend and spent most of the weekend helping out a dirt bike youth group working on a trail marking project that they got started and it's kind of bogged down because it's a bunch of teenagers, and did as much in 2 days as those kids had done in several months. And they're a great group of kids, but talking about cooperation between groups and different types of recreation, you know, the truck, you guys put in a lot of hours on something completely unrelated to what you have here today, and it's great. It's a great cooperation, and we really appreciate it, and like to see that as we move forward, because Rich is right. It's what it's going to take. It's what it's going to take.
One more thing, please. See the lady that just spoke, Carmen? Do you mind coming up front?
I don't want to get a sign.
Yes, I do mind.
I know that it was very hard for the journalist to take your glasses off, but I'm asking you. And my understanding is that this would not have been possible without, correct?
Absolutely.
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 Give her a round of applause.
Back to shade.
Pat, have you got anything to add from United?
Other than the fact that United is extremely pleased at, again, the partnership. It really is all about partnership. The partnership between United, BF Goodrich, and Fred Lightly to come together with the award. The partnership between Indiana Department of Natural Resources, Indiana Four-Wheel Drive Association, and the 2 member clubs that do the work out here. Partnership really is the word for the day. Even more so than outstanding, but after seeing the trail, yes, absolutely outstanding. Look forward to being able to come back here. I like the program because it provides me personally as a wheeler, not so much as United, but as a wheeler with a bucket list, if you will, of trails that I get to go and check out later. And I can't thank you folks enough for making this possible for me to come down and visit in the future. I'd like to thank each and every one of you.
Thanks, Pat.
Anybody got anything else they want to say?
Thank you.
I hear an amen.
Amen.
Go wheel!
Let's go
wheeling.
Thank you for the food.
Hallelujah. Go wheel.
Thanks for the food.
Hey, thank you. This is a great program.